Hey lovers, it's PDH with Love on Tour, and I'm on the brand new Celebrity Beyond in their Infinite Veranda room. Let's see what we think. Let's do it. Alright lovers, let's talk about this Infinite Veranda stateroom on the brand new Celebrity Beyond. Now, on the Celebrity Beyond, the stateroom is pretty much the same as it is on the Edge and the Apex. Now, this is my first time staying in a room other than the Sky Suite on any of the Edge class ships. The Celebrity Beyond was extremely expensive. I think the Sky Suite was going for almost $9,000 just for a 7-night cruise, whereas the Apex and the Edge were somewhere around 5 or 6. I think the Apex was 7.5, but that was a trip to Greece that I took. I wouldn't say that I have a love-hate relationship with this stateroom, but I'd say a love and I'm not really sure about relationship. First of all, the stateroom is beautifully decorated. The decor is very contemporary. I love the feel of the room. It's new, it's fresh, it feels good, it feels new, it feels contemporary. Whereas some of the staterooms of some of the older ships can feel a little stale, worn, and that's just the consequence of thousands of people running through these cruise ships. So I did appreciate how new and fresh the feeling of the ship was. But I don't think it's just because it's new, because even when I cruised the Edge, it felt the same, even though that's been cruising for 4 or 5 years. Other than the veranda, the Infinite Veranda, the stateroom is pretty much the same that you would find on any other contemporary ships in terms of having a nice sized television. It also has a two twin beds that fold into one master bed. The couch in this room is not a pull-out couch. I also love all of the space in this room in terms of places to put things. Like the walls have little cubbies in them and the wall folds out, and just little neat places where you can find space to put your clothes and little items. I just felt like it was very well done in terms of the design of the closet and storage space of the room in general. One neat thing about the Celebrity Edge class ships is I love that you can turn off the light in the bathroom at night, and there is a light underneath that shines when the bathroom light is off and it's dark. So you don't have to necessarily wake yourself up with a big bright light going to the bathroom. It is a light underneath that shines through at nighttime. Now the Celebrity bed is soft and comfortable, but it is not the Princess bed. That bed is on a whole nother level. I'm telling you, I've experienced it. I heard people talk about it. I thought they were exaggerating, but that bed is on another level for sure. Now, coming to the Infinite Veranda, it's such a unique and interesting concept. And it's like anything that you do where you step out the box and people are like, I'm just not sure. That's kind of how I feel about it. I'll tell you the things that I like first, and then I'll tell you the things I don't like. What I do like is that if you are not planning to go outside in that particular moment, or you're not outside, it extends your room by another 5 to 7 feet. So I'm sitting right now in the Infinite Veranda space, and I still have the entire length of the cabin at my disposal. So there's nice chairs here, there's a table here, and a big window, where you can look out and enjoy looking at the waves if it's too cold or too hot. So it does give you that feeling of still having the outside at your disposal. Something else I like a lot is that there's a little bit more privacy than you would have with a standard balcony, because you can sit at your window, and because of how they're made, they're not extended out from the cabin itself. Like other people can be at their window and you really don't see them. Whereas if you are in a balcony cabin, it happens all the time when you're leaning outside, the person next door is leaning outside, you look at them, they look at you, and if you don't like them, they don't like you. It makes for an awkward situation. But in this particular configuration, you don't really have that issue. So I have not seen any of my neighbors since I've been on the ship. So it is really an interesting side effect or deliberate consequence of having more privacy as you look out and enjoy the outside. The other thing I like in terms of having that extension to the outside is that you really do have the ability to see outside. Not like an ocean view cabin that has a little port window or has a square window or something. Like, you really have an entire wall that is glass. Another thing that I do love with these Celebrity Edge class rooms is that the thermostat also controls your room. It can turn on your lights, turn off your lights. It also will pull that shade down all the way to the ground for you with one punch. Yes. Some of the things that I don't like are how long it takes to get the window down. Now, that may sound silly. It's just like, oh, just have some patience, but it takes a long time and you literally have to stand there and hold the button. Now, tell me in the comments if not every room is like that, but in this room, if I let go of the button, it stops declining or going down or even going up. But if I have to hold the button all the way until it closes, now it seems like that's not a big deal, but if I put this camera on and let you just sit there and watch how long it takes, you turn off this video because it takes just that long. So that's really it for this review of the Infinite Veranda. I'm in cabin 11289 on the Celebrity Beyond. It is a beautiful stateroom. I love it a lot. I still don't know if I prefer the Infinite Veranda over a real balcony, but there are some pluses and minuses to both. So that's it for this episode of Love on Tour. Remember, it is love above all and love will travel. I'll catch you next time. Peace.